Good morning. Welcome to our loving kindness meditation this morning. Just waiting for people to gather. Oh, hello, Dimple. Good morning. I'm just enjoying the last bit of my coffee. Hope you've got a nice drink too. Good morning. I can see someone else has joined. Do just get yourself comfortable and we'll just wait till 7 o'clock to begin. Let everybody gather. I'm just trying to get a nice temperature this morning, so I've got various blankets about my person. The heating hasn't come on yet. Oh, Dimple, you've got a nice drink, warm lemon and honey. That is very, very good. Yeah, I need a bit of caffeine at this time in the morning, but yeah, I just tend to drink it first thing and then go on to non-caffeinated. But yeah, good morning, Rose. Nice to see you today. Oh, Isabel and Philippa. Oh, hope you're doing okay, Philippa. I know you're a bit concerned about all the rain, well, not surprisingly, but you're obviously alive and well, so that's wonderful. I was thinking about you. So I hope you're all doing well this morning and you're all cosy somehow. We'll just wait one more minute just to let others join us. And yeah, well, that's actually 7 o'clock. It's just turned around. It's amazing how quickly that 5 minutes goes. But good morning to everybody. So I'm Jo. I think we probably all know each other. You're all regulars to the pyjama meditation. So you know that I'm a mitra in the York Buddhist Centre, and I tend to do most of the Friday meditations. Although Eugenio is going to be here next week. Good morning, Michelle. So you'll get the a lovely Italian love and kindness next Friday morning. That will be a treat. I'll be tuning in for that. So yeah, this morning we're going to do a Metta Bhavana, loving kindness meditation. And it was interesting. I was listening to a podcast on loving kindness meditation last night, and just something to think about before we begin. One of the points made on that was that, you know, when we conjure up the different people, so we think about a good friend, and then we think about a stranger, a relative stranger, and then we think about a difficult person. And in the meditation, sometimes the way I do it is I try and make that person quite vivid in my mind. But this discussion was pointing out that that's not right for everybody, really. Not everybody, that can be quite hard work to kind of keep that, the good friend in your mind and try and pin them in your mind. And what this other person did was they kind of, instead of having to choose, who do I pick? Do I pick that good friend or that good friend? They gave me some really good advice. I should pick them. Instead of getting into that thinking, they kind of just allowed that person to pick themselves. So basically, whoever just popped in to their mind was who they chose. So in that way, they avoided getting into the thinking and the mind, which in Buddhism is one of the six senses. It just kind of wanders around picking things up. So I thought that was interesting, and I wondered if that might help any of you this morning, just to naturally allow your awareness to pick the good friend or the stranger or the difficult person. In fact, often when we're meditating together, the people on this podcast were saying that they actually pick somebody who's present from the Sangha, and that simplifies the whole process. But yeah, just do the loving kindness meditation however it feels best for you. You might be someone who really likes getting a vivid picture of that person, and that feels real when you're giving the loving kindness out. Or you might be someone that, struggles with that a bit, and you just want to just have a general sense in your awareness of somebody. You don't have to hang on to it and pin that person down. Just concentrate more on turning towards these difficult feelings, as difficult Vedana of not really knowing someone, or being connected to somebody, or actually disliking somebody and feeling negatively towards them. So I hope that's helpful for this morning's meditation. And just to kind of get us into the mood and the zone of meditating, I've got a Mary Oliver poem to read to you, which is about the sun, because I do really like using the image of the sun in the meditation. So if you want to just get into your meditation posture, and just start by taking a couple of deep breaths, just to signal to your body that it's time to meditate. And I'll just briefly read this poem by Mary Oliver. So it's called The Sun. Have you ever seen anything in your life more wonderful than the way the sun, every evening, relaxed and easy, floats towards the horizon and into the clouds or the hills or the rumpled sea, and is gone? And how it slides again out of the blackness every morning on the other side of the world, like a red flower, streaming upward on its heavenly oils, say on a morning in early summer, at its perfect imperial distance. And have you ever felt for anything such wild love? Do you think there is anywhere, in any language, a word billowing enough for the pleasure that fills you as the sun reaches out, as it warms you, as you stand there empty-handed? Or have you too turned from this world? Or have you too gone crazy for power, for things? So let's begin our Metta Bhavana this morning. So just allowing your breathing to find its own natural rhythm. And just resting your awareness into the sensations of the breath. Feeling it in the front of your body, and in the back of the body. And feeling how it is in the sides of your body. And when thoughts or sensations arise, just allow them to come and go, arise and pass, just like leaves flowing down a stream. We don't need to get in the stream with them and follow them. We can just sit on the bank of the stream and just let them move along. Resting, centered and grounded right here. And in the first part of this meditation, we're going to direct a feeling of loving kindness towards ourselves. Sitting here as we are today, with all our conditioning, different qualities. Just taking lovely deep breaths and focusing on your heart centre, just below the rib cage in the centre of your body. Just being open to feeling your heart open a little bit. We're all human beings with tricky minds, with thoughts that pop up, difficult emotions that we would rather not have. We're trying to find some peace and contentment. The world is full of friendliness and kindness. Can we allow ourselves to open up to that? And if it helps, you can imagine this loving kindness as a kind of sunlight just falling upon you now. Wishing you well. And just in your imagination, just directing that lovely sunlight towards yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be safe from harm. So in this second stage, we're going to offer loving kindness to a good friend. Maybe someone who's been kind to us, given us good advice. Maybe just choosing the first friend that you become aware of, and just connecting for a moment with the way that person looks or smiles. Some of you might like to invite them into your imaginary room and have them sit there beside you or across from you. This person is so much like us. They too want to be loved and liked and approved of. Sometimes they feel that everything's going well, and other times they feel demoralised, struggling with difficult feelings and Vedana. Can you direct a feeling of loving kindness towards your friend? Just feeling into your body for any feelings of friendliness, love. Any seeds of metta that you can feel in your chest and in your body. Can we direct this love towards our good friend? Can we direct that sunlight, that golden light towards them? And as you direct that towards your friend, just being aware again of your heart centre, just behind your lower rib cage, the centre of your body. And just allowing your awareness to rest there and notice any warmth that arises. Just being open to any positive feelings that you detect in your body right now. And now wishing your good friend well. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be safe from harm. Okay, in this third stage, we're going to direct loving kindness towards someone who's a relative stranger to us. Maybe someone that we see regularly, a face in our neighbourhood. Just allow someone to come to mind, even just a fleeting impression of somebody. And this can be really tricky because we don't tend to give much thought and attention to people we don't have a relationship with. So as you think about this person, you may just feel quite neutral, maybe not having pleasant or unpleasant Vedana towards them. And that's fine. But for the next few minutes, we're going to start to direct some loving kindness and feelings of friendliness towards this relative stranger. Because although we don't know this person, they are very much like us. Their life is crucial to them. They have goals, people that they love, ideas that they're very committed to. And they struggle. So if it feels right in your imagination, just starting to imagine directing some loving kindness towards the stranger. Really connecting with a sense of friendliness and love within you. And just imagining it beaming towards this other person. your mind drifts anywhere, just bringing it back to the sensations of your breathing and the feeling in your heart center. And wishing the stranger well. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be safe from harm. And in this stage of the practice, I'd like to invite you to bring to mind a difficult person. Not someone who's done you real harm, perhaps, but someone that you find tricky, frustrating. You may just choose the first person that comes to mind, or there may be someone that you're trying to cultivate friendliness towards in your everyday life. But whoever that person is, just holding them in your mind for a minute. And as you do this, you might become aware of some contraction and tension in your body. And if you notice that, just using the breath to soften it a little. And just directing some compassion towards yourself for a second. But the difficult person that you have in mind is someone who suffers in the world. They are like us in so many ways. Their mind tells them stories and narratives, and they get hooked on different ideas about how things should be or could be. And just like us, sometimes they feel they've reached a good place where everything seems to be going well. And then things just change as they do. This difficult person will experience despair, disappointment. There may be someone who experiences a lot of negativity from others. Can we offer them a sense of friendliness and loving kindness this morning? Just being open to this possibility of directing that lovely sunshine of friendliness, love, regard towards this being, this human. Just coming back to the breath. Anytime you feel tension or narratives creeping in, really wishing this difficult person well. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be safe from harm. And in our final stage of this morning's meditation, we're going to see if we can offer equal amounts of loving kindness to all four people, to ourselves, a good friend, a stranger, and the difficult person. And for some of you, it might help to imagine all four of you maybe sat in a circle or even standing in a circle, just being in the same room. Other people might just have a sense of all four people in their mind, just holding that there. We're all equally deserving of loving kindness. Can we offer that to all four? If it helps you, maybe just imagining that lovely golden sunlight of kindness, just beaming on all four of you equally. Warming you with metta, Noticing your heart centre when you breathe in, and just being open to feeling warmth and kindness within the heart centre. And if you can, allow that love to spread to all four of you in the circle. Can you also direct it outwards towards the human beings in your house and the animals, and the human beings in other dwellings nearby? Just enjoying that feeling of radiating, maybe even becoming loving kindness. Can you send your loving kindness upwards to the birds and insects, and any human beings up in the sky this morning? Can you let it radiate downwards into the earth beneath us? To all the beings down there. As well as the soil and the elements, the things on this planet that allow us to grow food and flourish. And just for a couple of minutes, just allowing yourself to be with that feeling. Just relaxing into it. Just letting go of any effort. May we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all be free from harm. Well, I hope you enjoyed our meditation this morning. I really did. It was lovely just to get that feeling of emanating loving kindness. And it's lovely to practice turning towards difficult feelings that we have for people sometimes, or even just an absence of feelings like sometimes we have for the stranger, and to turn that into, generate something positive from that, I find really, really helpful. So I hope you did too, and I hope you've have a lovely Friday and a good weekend. The pyjama meditations have been, really lovely attendance this week, and obviously people are enjoying them at 7 o'clock, so that's great. We are too, we're enjoying the 7 o'clocks. So much love to you all, and I shall see you next week. And yeah, be well. Let's hope the rain stops at some point and we get some of that lovely sunshine through in real life. That would be great, wouldn't it? So love to you all, and see you. Eugenio's here next week, so I shall see you the week after. Have a lovely morning. Bye now.